y'all lost? I remember you two. Weren't you just here?
Like yesterday.
Man, that feels like it was yesterday.
I bet it does. Dude remembers you.
I love Dude, but I hope we don't need Dude.
I know, right? He didn't do very good the other day. He did not do good at all. He's like, there's no mice here, Dad. I don't understand what we're looking for. The weather's changed.
It's cooler, ain't it?
I ain't got a t-shirt on.
I don't know. I figured you'd be here in a muscle shirt.
Yeah, if I had muscles.
Yeah.
No, the weather's going to change, and that's, I think, really the key player for us.
You think they coming off lockdown?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this next 3 or 4 days is going to be crazy.
Good.
You may not see near as many deer, but you're going to see probably bigger deer, I hope.
But we probably didn't know it, so we didn't miss much.
No.
Being gone.
You missed 3 days of just crap. Wind, warm, just not.
It warmed up pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
What a day so far. Been a grind. You know it's the right time of year when turnips are laying in the driveway. But we're going to swing by Casey's, grab some snacks, and head it in and meet Tony. He's ahead of us pulling a blind. Going to hang a set up for the morning and get the blind where we hunted the last. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. Might crack off a shot.
Hold on, I was given instructions by Daryl.
What?
So just to add to this intro, I brought something on the trip with us from Daryl. And I was supposed to give this to you before the first hunt.
Oh Lord, the hat?
The hat.
I'm gonna at least take it.
Daryl gave it to me, and that was his instructions. Give it to you before the first hunt. You can feel the power coming off that joker.
Like a little halo. She's a little big, boy.
Yeah.
Daryl been working out. That's his pressure. Straight from Tennessee to here, 30 yards. Gonna check her. Okay. It'll work. Not that we're in a hurry, but we're in a little bit of a hurry. If we kill a deer, I'm getting a haircut. I'm getting married. I don't have to get one anyway, but go buy our favorite little pizza joint. We got one trash bag. We'll get in some more, but we can cover these windows in this blind. But Tony don't yell at us too bad in front of the light. Can't find good help nowhere. Just can't find good help.
I ain't getting My boss gave me the afternoon off.
Day number 9 in Iowa started out a little hectic. We had 3 does come running down the hill, but wet and cold today. This front's pushing through. Yesterday was a crazy day. Saw 2 shooters, one from this stand and one from our afternoon spot. Of all days, for it to be hectic and have shooters mature deer in front of us today. Ethan wasn't here. He was back at the house finishing up the show. Back linked up today, hoping that we get it done. Had a good buck. It looked like just a good frame of a deer in the dark, right as it was barely daylight below us. Pretty wild in there yesterday for the first hour and a half, hoping to repeat today and get one killed. Day 9, let's get it done. We've been there long enough. Careful, these does. I don't know what he is. He's big. You see him? Right behind that big hickory where she's at. Coming right. Heavy deer. We ain't been greedy. We just been wanting to get a mature deer. And we just seen after 9 days of hunting. This is only the second time we've seen this deer. He's got brows like it. There was a doe right here. Gosh almighty, if we... Right here, 20 yards. To the right. Here he comes. He's 60 yards up the hill. Right on the other side of that big hickory. To the right of that big hickory. We need that little buck to come down there. Come on, buddy. Little buck's trying to come. All right, here he comes, Ethan. You see him? Boy, to try to get him up the hill before he gets into this thick stuff. I can't see him. He's still coming. Good. should have come up more. For nothing. Complete joke. Doe, there's a doe in here right now. 36 yards. I had him for about 30, but I didn't come up on him enough. I think it just nicked the back of his leg, and he ran over there and was grunting, still chasing does. I don't know. I'm sick to my stomach because this ain't even on me. Ethan's been busting his butt harder than I have, and we've been sitting daylight to dark. 6 out of the 9 days is just sitting solid, and then every other day has been going out and moving stands the only time we come out. I don't know how many hours is on this spin hunting just in here for a mature deer. And we finally get the number 1 deer in here and completely choke. Yep. All fat.
Huh?
Nothing but fat.
Yeah.
They're kicking the balls. I got blood. I mean, it's muscle blood.
He's good.
He's probably working on next year's population right now. There's the hair off of Iowa Giant. I went down there, I took pictures on my phone, but we got this muscle blood going up that hill, and he was wide open on the doe, but it's a lonely walk coming back down through there thinking about all that. Several things I've been thinking about that I screwed up on. One, obviously the range, how far the deer was. I was thinking I had a landmarked off, and he was right at 38, 39 where he was standing. I was thinking he was just grown over 30. Two, I should have never been drawn that long. I should have let down and just risked it. These does were right here under us looking and feeding, but I should have just let down. I took my time and re-got things together and gone back, but I'm sure somewhere else I messed up too. I just ain't thinking about it at the moment, but we'll see. I'm gonna ride it out all day today, just looking at the blood, talking to Tony and everything. I think it's just muscle blood and it get in the body cavity, nothing vital. But if he's on a doe, who knows? He may come back by. It's time to go home. Empty on scent tape. You want this pullover? Huh? Yeah. Our last run here in Iowa for now. We obviously, yesterday was a day, but all the way around, we got in there, got back, looked at the footage with Tony, and it's a unanimous decision. We think it's a flesh wound on the deer, but hoping for the best. And again, knowing how nice Miss April and Tony are, this is my least favorite part of the day. Bedroom's right above us. Going to a new spot too, up on the hill. That's where we've been hunting. Across the creek, seen the deer on this ridge here. But he's been up in here running this line. It's a thick head of cedars, all that's thick cedars. And there's a heavy trail coming in right there where that X is. And there's a ladder, and there are deer running this ridge and right here, but I went up there yesterday and just seen just tons of rubs and scrapes. I can't say nothing, but I have completely screwed Iowa up. Who's 33? Oh, brother, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, you can't. He's a shooter, ain't he? That ain't meant to be. It's a curse or something. We don't need to get on no airplane. Oh, what a week. 10 days, an hour. I took a practice shot after the second one. Look at all this, like a hodgepodge. It's 100% me, the bow's on. This was the first one that really got me. I just janked it and shot over top of him. And the last one, I should have been drawn. It's just a lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas, and I don't know how this show is going to really cut together, but I know I do. Probably stems a lot of frustration, and I mean, it is obviously frustration to want to kill a deer, and that's what we're out here to do really at the end of the day. But it's, a lot of behind the scenes work goes into it, like between Tony and Ethan behind the camera. I mean, I can't tell you how much he's grinded it out between editing, sitting daylight to dark. I ain't complained a bit, and then I feel like there's a chance to really kind of show what we came here for, and then I janked it up. But it stinks. I mean, it ain't no fun, and it's hard to understand it. But it's at the end of the day, it does. Trust me, I've had plenty of time to think. Even this morning in the wind, we've been sitting up there for another 3 hours thinking on these shots, and then yesterday of just what I could have done different. And don't matter how bad you want it, if the good Lord, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. He's going to present you with opportunity and make your arrow fly straight. And it's just, I don't know if it's a humbling lesson or just an attention getter, but it didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be. He said, no, it ain't time. And when it's time, it's time. But, like I said, it's never, you never imagine, want to look forward to when you're going to miss a deer, let alone a state like Iowa where you wait 4, 5, 6 years to draw a tag as a non-resident. And then here, I've missed 3 up here in the past 2 days, and we've grinded out for 10 days. But as down and out as you want to get, it's still the best week of my life. 5 days, I'm getting to marry the love of my life. So I'm going to take some time off and regroup. But I think it's the good Lord's way of saying that regardless of how much you desire and how much you think you want something, it's kind of a snatch you by the coat and yank you up and say, look, life ain't all about a deer. And thank you to Mr. Tony and Miss April. When we get healed up from our wind burn and lick our wounds, hopefully we can be back late season. But unbelievable last 24 hours here in Iowa. Good job, brother.
Thank you.
Wendy's is on me.
Leave us with some wise words.
Wise words. Don't piss into the wind. It's the only thing I got.